Littleish mortals, hope you're all doing well. Just letting you know I've got a little better setup. I think I've got this thing figured out with the microphone at least. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me a little better. I might be a little loud until I can figure out how to regulate it just right. But I wanted to go over with some Super7 stuff I got in this morning. Now if you remember last time, I got a mail call. I did get a couple Super7s, Dracula, and Bride of Frankenstein, along with some Gen 1 Transformers. This time this is mostly some aliens and some 80s stuff, things like that. So first up, we're going to do Andre the Giant. They did two different versions of him. This is kind of when he was more WWF. WWF. He passed away before they were forced to change to E. They did do two. They did one of him in his kind of cowboy vest. Each figure comes with a can of something to drink, whether it's beer or wine or whatever. It's hard to tell. Andre could put away a lot of alcohol. Next up is some more Universal monsters, since it's Halloween. These were appropriate to get while they were on sale. This is the Metalluna Mutant. He's pretty cool. I like that blue color on him. And honestly, I don't remember him being part of the Universal Monsters, but they kind of expanded that line because they ran out of, stuff. You can only do so much for the Invisible Man and Mummy and things like that. Speaking of the Mummy, here's the Mummy in his all undead glory. I love the packaging on these. I really do. I'm a package whore. Half the battle with me to buy something is if the package looks nice. And these remind me of the classic old comic books and Universal Monster posters, of course. Next up is Phantom of the Opera from Mask of the Red Death. Again, glorious packaging. The face on him is pretty cool. Got a nice hat. Ready to go out on the town, find his woman. Last up is Alfred Hitchcock, the master of horror. A lot of kids today watch the movies and they don't find them, scary at all, but you have to remember that when Psycho came out in the 60s, that was pushing the bounds of what was allowed to show on TV or on the movies. That's why you never saw anybody die. It was all implied, because he was pushing the limit of what he was allowed to do. Now, moving on to some great 80s stuff. They've done another wave of Aliens figures. This is Bishop. And as you can see, he has tear-apart action. Very cool. See if they did most of the main Marines and 3 new aliens. I got those last year, and then I was hoping they'd do more, and they did pretty well here. This is Ripley. A little better sculpt on her than her reaction ones. And she comes with a gun, of course. Next up is Hudson. He's got his gun and his hat. All the Marines come with their guns and their hats, so they're ready for action. All they need to do is make one of the rover vehicles for it now. Next up is everybody's favorite cute little Newt. She's got her baby doll head and is ready to conveniently be captured by the Queen by the end of the movie. Next up is Hicks. Again, love the packaging on these. I also like that the packaging is different between the, normal good guys and the Marines. And of course the packaging, I should have grabbed it on the aliens, is slightly different as well. And last but not least, Vasquez. When they tell you there's no strong women in sci-fi, point to aliens and it'll take care of their entire argument, because it's trash. Oh, I forgot one of the Universal monsters. This is the Invisible Man. and it was done in a special packaging. I think this was either for some con. I don't know if it was San Diego or New York or something, but I missed them. But I was able to get them on Hot Topic, which is weird because Hot Topic's the only place outside of normal comic stores that I used to see Super7 stuff. Now they're starting to show up in Targets. So are Biff Bang Pow figures. I saw the Kiss figures there the other day. Last up are some 2-packs based on the film Red Dawn. This is Matt and Colonel Ernesto Bella. Of course, a classic 80s film that they horribly remade. So bad it was delayed like 3 times before it was released. This is Jed and Erica. And these are cool 2-packs. I don't know if they did them because they didn't know if people would buy them as singles or what. The packaging's nice on them. I wish they could have used actors' faces, but sometimes they're just not allowed to do that. So they're stuck with packaging like the Back to the Futures and things like that, or the Aliens, where you have just a picture of an alien. But that is all I had for Super 7. So I've got some other stuff coming out here shortly, and I'll see you all in the future. Thanks.